Namaskar. Last week, I delved into the profound teachings of the Isha Upanishad. Today, I invite you to join me in exploring the Kena Upanishad, a seminal work among the principal Upanishads. Esteemed for its philosophical depth, the Kena Upanishad probes into every essence of the self and the supreme reality Brahman. We will uncover its origins, distinctive characteristics, philosophical nuances, and timeless wisdom. Insights that resonate meaningfully with the modern generation. The Kena Upanishad belongs to the Samaveda, specifically to the Talavakara Brahmana section, making it also known as Talavakara Upanishad. Like most Upanishads, it was likely composed between 800 and 500 BCE during a period of rich philosophical inquiry in India. The text is attributed to anonymous sages who passed on this knowledge orally before it was eventually transcribed. And the Kena Upanishad is relatively brief and consists of four sections, and the first two sections are written in verse and the last two are in prose. And this composition structure allows for both poetic and philosophical depth. And the Kena Upanishad begins with the disciple asking profound questions such as by whom willed does mind think, by whom directed does the body live. This initiates a dialogue between teacher and disciple, which is common in Upanishadic text. Unlike some other texts that are narrative driven, Kena Upanishad emphasizes direct inquiry and introspection, aiming to lead the seeker to experiential understanding. Let me share a brief story to help you grasp the essence of Kena Upanishad's profound message. In a peaceful forest, a young seeker named Anu found herself resting under a grand ancient tree, and she had traveled widely in search of wisdom. Yet, despite her studies, something felt missing. As she gazed at the tree, she began to reflect on its quiet strength and enduring presence. Though silent, the tree seemed connected to everything around it, the sun, the earth, and the rain. In that moment, Anu realized that the tree existed not as a separate being but as a part of a vast interconnected whole. This insight struck her deeply. She saw that, like the tree, she too was part of a greater reality that went beyond what her senses or intellect could grasp. The true wisdom she sought was not a matter of intellectual understanding, but a direct experience of unity with all existence. And with this realization, Anu's search for wisdom took a new path, and she understood now that the true insight lay in recognizing her oneness with the world, a unity beyond ego or knowledge. This story reflects the core teaching of the Kena Upanishad. Brahman, the ultimate reality, is both within and beyond all things. It cannot be fully known by the mind, instead, it is experienced as a unity that transcends individual understanding, inviting a deep connection with the whole of existence. And the Kena Upanishad delves into profound questions about consciousness, the self, the ultimate reality, portraying Brahman as an all encompassing consciousness beyond sensory perception and intellectual comprehension. It reveals that the individual self, Atman, is inherently unified with the universal Brahman, promoting a non dualistic view of existence. And Brahman is described as that which cannot be conceived by the mind, but by which the mind conceives, signifying that it can only be apprehended through direct experiential insight rather than intellectual analysis. The teachings of Upanishad resonate powerfully today, encouraging inner reflection amid modern distractions, reminding us that material success is incomplete without spiritual fulfillment. It advocates humility by acknowledging the inherent limitations of human understanding and fosters compassion through an appreciation of interconnectedness. In a dialogue between teacher and disciple, the text illustrates that Brahman, the unseen force underlying all existence, can only be realized through deep inner awareness. In essence, the Kena Upanishad guides seekers to harmonize external achievements with the profound self awareness, urging alignment with the ultimate reality that transcends intellectual grasp. And with this, I am concluding the essence of Kena Upanishad. We'll move into the next Upanishad in the following week. Have a wonderful week ahead. Best regards, Raju Krishnan, Hyderabad.